Audrey Hamilton. I am the Entrepreneurial Assistant. I'm a business coach, virtual project manager, and a network marketer. Tonight, I just wanted to show you guys how to use Google Drive. So Google Drive is like one of those things that it's a must to know how to learn, but it has its own quirks and weird stuff that goes on with it. I love it. It has been a lifesaver for me, but also because of its weird, like little weird techie things, like most of my clients, just about everyone I've met, does not quite know how to use Google Drive, to be honest. And I love it. Once you guys get to know it, you guys will love it. But it's a matter of getting to know how to use it first. So I'm just going to be showing a little tutorial to help you guys out with that, just kind of getting the basic needs that you guys need, especially if you have a virtual assistant or a business coach or anybody that you need to get certain documentations to or documents, certain sheets or anything that you guys need to get to them. They will be able to get it from you and you'll be able to send it to them without having any difficulties. So I am going to share my screen after I get it up. All right, so here you guys see I am in Google Drive. So if you look up googledrive.com, if you just go to Drive, it will lead you here to this page. So just go to Drive. Do not try Drive for work. That leads you to the more businessy kind of side. It does it leads you somewhere else, basically. So just go to Drive, make it simple for yourself. Just go to Drive. It will then make sure when you're logging in that you use your Google information, your Google email, and then your password, and then you will be totally fine. You'll be in here. Simple, easy as cake. So once you're in here, you have all these different things. You could have all of these folders or none of these folders, but either way, it helps to also have these folders in place. So what you want to do is make sure that you have certain things like coaching notes. If you're doing some ideas and stuff, you put it in ideas. Anything that you guys kind of need, videos and stuff, you make separate folders for those. And the reason for this is so that when you are creating stuff, you can easily just open your folder and go straight inside of there. So let's say after I'm done with this video, what I'll be doing is I will be uploading it from my computer into Google Drive. So what I'll do is I will end up opening this folder. And then what I'll be doing is going to New, and then you will go to File, Upload, and then you will look for your video. So you could upload pictures, you could upload videos, you could do PDF files, and so on and so forth. So it's very simple. To create these folders, all you have to do is go to My Drive, you press New, and you just press New Folder. Then you put in Test Folder. Just doing that for now. And then you create it. You scroll down, and it'll be right here. Or you'll see it somewhere, it'll automatically highlight. So when you open that up, you can create folders within folders, which is helpful. Again, in this test folder, we'll do like another test folder. And then it'll automatically show up. Since when you're doing this, it doesn't mean that you have to put folders inside of folders. You could end up putting different stuff in here, like if you're not certain. Like if you guys ever do organizing on your computer itself, just kind of imagine it like that without being able to drag and drop stuff. So let's say you are now struggling with, you need to have something inside one of these folders. Let's say I'm doing this military diet plan. I do follow this occasionally. I could simply press the little 3 dots. I can then go down and hover over Organize. You could either add it to a shortcut, which will end up being put in here, or you can move it. You could start to, which will go put it in the start items, or you can move it and it will end up showing up all these different things. So you could put it in test folder, Make sure when you're doing stuff you don't do duplicates, because now I'm not sure which test folder was which. But you can move it in the test folder and it'll show up in one of these. So you see here, it's in here. If I wanted to move it back in here, I'd do the other test folder and end up renaming this. That was not well thought up on my side. But anyhow, that's basically how it's done. Then you could delete it and do whatever. But it's pretty simple. So when you're deciding that you want to share something, including whole folders, what you would do if you were sharing a folder, you'd press again the 3 little dots. You go to share. When you press share, you can see the general access. You have to do this from restricted to anyone with the link. You can choose them to be viewers, which I do suggest unless you are doing something with somebody that's like a shared project. In that case, you would do editor. Or if you're presenting this to somebody and you need just inputs off stuff, you could do commenter. But if you're doing a thing with like a virtual assistant and you're just giving it to them to look at or whatever, then you would do editor access. Once you do that, let's say we give them access, you would copy the link, and then you just send it to them. You can send it to them in email or whatever. Another thing too is, say you want this to completely restricted. You do not want anyone else to have this, but you need to share it with one person. The other way to do that is to put their email in here. So then you could do that. So that's the main gist of this. It's a bit fun and stuff, but you would end up doing that with PDF files. If you guys need a PDF file, but you just have something on your computer, but you need to do stuff, then you would end up using Google Doc for this. The whole reason I suggest this so much is because when you're doing freebies and you're putting stuff into Aweber and stuff, Aweber only has so much space that you can actually upload a PDF file into the actual email. It's easier to end up having a link that they can go and they can download it. And so when you have that link, you actually have to make sure that you guys have it ready where they can access it. If it's restricted, no one will be able to see it. So you have to make sure everyone with the link can view it. And so it's very helpful having it all. If you guys have assistants or business coaches or anybody you're working with, then you'll also need them to have access to it as well. So thank you so much for watching. I am going to stop the share now. And if you guys have any questions or any thoughts about this, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.